So if you've got a website and you have seen on the web builder that you've got the ability to grab Adsense blocks and drop them into your website, what's that for? That is so that you can have Google adverts on your website. Now, you may decide not to have them, especially if you're a business. You may decide you don't want adverts on your website, especially as the income generated by the average website for Google Ads is tiny, minuscule. But if you are a relatively high volume website, then Google Ads might be worth thinking about. How do you go about embedding them? Well, embedding the advert template itself is simple, and I've talked through that in another video. And you can choose the shape and the style and the look of the advert that's put into each page. It'll then be automatically populated by Google whenever anybody views that page. So that's straightforward enough. But what you've also got to do is have a Google account in the first place. Now, most people these days have got a Google account, but they won't necessarily have a Google Adsense account. So Adsense is part of the corporate side of Google, part of the commercial side. So if you go to google.com/AdSense/start, or if you just do a Google search for Google AdSense, you will come to this page. So click on sign in and it will ask you to sign in with your Google account. So this is the first, if you don't have a Google account, this is the first situation you're going to have to overcome. So that will mean going to create account. So as you see, you've got 3 different options here. If you go to Google Business, just be aware that if you go down the route of a business account, you may at some point end up being prompted to pay for that account. So a personal account might be better, but if you want to keep it separate from your business or from a business that you work for, then of course you need to use the business account. And then what you do is fill in the Google the information you need here in order to generate a business account. Okay, so if you have got to the point where you've created an account, but then you look and it says that this account isn't associated with an AdSense account, well, of course it's not, because you haven't started your AdSense account yet. So you can either sign in with the Google account associated with your AdSense account, or you can sign up for an AdSense account today. Now, be aware that you can't have 2 AdSense accounts. Google are very strict on that. So we're going to go in and access via our Google, and it's going to ask about your website. So fill in the details of your website. If you don't have a website yet, or you don't have a domain that's active yet, you can say you don't have one. This is basically your choice, what you want to do with that. The country that you get paid in, and then click on here and start using AdSense, and you'll go through the rest of the process. I can't go further through the process without opening another AdSense account, which I don't want to do because I already have one. So I'm going to have to stop there. But once you're into Google AdSense, you will then have the ability to access a lot of other Google products which are related to Google AdSense, for especially the keywords planner. The keywords planner obviously is here. And that keywords planner is one of many of the Google back of house options that you have once you have an AdSense account. Now, the other good thing with an AdSense account is that once you have one, if you have a qualifying YouTube account, you can also you can monetize that YouTube account through your AdSense account, and you'll be paid both for adverts on your website and for adverts on your YouTube channel. But again, the amount of money that you would generally get on your average website or YouTube channel is buttons. But obviously it does help if you're monetized, because certainly then your monetized content gets promoted by YouTube and by Google more than it would if it was not monetized. So that's also worth thinking about. And at the end of the day, I suppose any part of monetization is worth it as long as you can live with the adverts on your account and on your videos. Okay, so I hope that helps with Google AdWords. The main thing is that you have to have a Google account in the first place, and from that having a Google account which has been authorized, you can open up the monetize options on Google. With YouTube, you need to be, at the moment, you need to be over 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months, plus over 1,000 subscribers in order to be entitled to apply for AdSense monetization. Okay, so I hope that helps. See you in the next video.